Good evening and welcome to NEWSBREAK Live. I'm Hiba Samad. Thanks for joining us. Tonight, communities across the country are coming together to fight crime. The 35th Annual National Night Out Against Crime is bringing together local police and fire departments here in Torrance out to more than 24 block parties across the city. The community building campaign promotes police-community partnerships and neighborhood camaraderie to make our neighborhoods safer. People host block parties, parades, cookouts, and various other community events. The event is considered America's Night Out Against Crime. Torrance has participated for the last 17 years, and there are more than 200 active neighborhood watch groups.
It's really important for our community to be involved and for us to connect with our neighborhood watch groups. It just builds that partnership between us and them, and just giving them crime prevention tips, and then also seeing them when it's not an emergency situation and they're not in distress, but to actually be able to talk and relax and get to know our amazing neighborhood watch members.
If you are hosting a party tonight and would like police personnel to attend, you can contact the police department's Community Affairs Division. Party lists are not public. You can contact your neighborhood watch block captain for more information. Los Angeles County leaders are working to ensure communities are age-friendly for seniors. The Los Angeles County Board of Supervisors approved an initiative aimed at helping older adults keep their homes, deal with health problems, and find ways to keep them engaged in the community today. The county's age-friendly action plan offers ideas ranging from assistance with rent to mobile technology labs, training seniors, and turning libraries to dementia-friendly centers. The action plan covers strategies in the areas of transportation, housing, social participation, employment, community support, health services, and emergency preparedness. The broad initiative is to improve the lives of seniors. Torrance fire crews have extended their resources for longer to help fight the Northern California fires. Torrance Fire Department, along with several other South Bay agencies, are actively assisting with the wildland fires. They have sent more relief crews this evening so other fire teams can come home after 2 weeks of working on the fire line. Torrance fire teams reached their 14-day commitment like they originally planned, but are staying longer since resources by the state are limited at this time. The twin fires in Northern California are the largest wildfires in state history, scorching more than 455 square miles. And Torrance police are asking for the community's help in reporting coyote sightings. Police say there will be a spike in sightings as coyote pups become independent. Police are asking for the community to report sightings on their website at torranceca.gov or on their Torrance Police app. The form asks for your address, date and time of coyote sightings, and whether a pet was involved. Also on the city page, you can find tips on how to prevent coyote interactions. For more information, head to torranceca.gov. The soil is moving in front of Torrance City Hall, and if you're wondering what's going on, well, no need to worry. The City Hall Plaza is getting a new look. Demolition of the plaza took place today. There will be new benches, new fountain features, irrigation improvements, and installation of a 40-inch medallion with a city seal as part of the scope of the project. During this time, City Hall will remain open. A new eatery is offering pizza all on an organic level. P-Zune is working on opening its doors on Torrance Boulevard. The owners pride themselves in using quality products to make healthy and tasty pizza for their customers. P-Zune founder learned about the organic way of farming 30 years ago in the Czech Republic. Their organic ingredients are sourced from the South Bay, including the Torrance Farmers Market, and across California. The business says they offer artisan pizza and work with small producers and farmers who care about food and how it's grown. To learn more about the company's journey, go to pzune.com. A local business is partnering up with Torrance breweries for a fun experience. And if you're into virtual reality and beer, well, there's an upcoming event that is perfect for you. Tickets are now on sale for a beer tour hosted by Servio's virtual reality arcade, which is located at the Del Amo Fashion Center. There are 15 tickets available, as participants will get 2 tastings at Monkish and Smock City Brewing Company, along with a gameplay session at its arcade and bottled water. The entire event takes about 5 hours, and tickets are $70 per head. It will take place on August 19th. Servios opened recently in the outdoor village area of Del Amo. They offer custom-built pods where people can experience social gameplay. Tickets are available at labeer.com/schedule. And 8 student delegates and an adult leader from Kashiwa, Japan arrived to Torrance and were welcomed with a celebration yesterday. The delegates are part of the Sister City Association Student Exchange Program, and for the next 18 days, they will get a glimpse of life in the United States as they stay with host families. The relationship between Torrance and Kashiwa is 45 years old and allows the cities to learn from each other's cultures and form long-lasting friendships.
It's just so amazing that our city comes together to invite people who have never been here before and show them what we are about. And that makes me very proud. And having so many host families come forward, taking the children into their homes and learning about their culture and sharing our culture with them as well. That's what the whole program's about.
It helps promote our sister city. The city's really the backer of this program, but we provide the support in order to keep this relationship going. And it's really for the students. The whole goal of this program is to do a cross-cultural exchange for students, and it really opens up opportunities, whether it's through study abroad in college or maybe actually moving to a new country, whether it's Japan or the United States when they're adults.
For the next few weeks, host families will take the Kashiwa guests on a tour of Torrance. They will also visit the California Science Center, travel to Disneyland, and take a 3-day trip to San Diego. Locally, the students will get a tour of the Hawaiian Bakery, Torrance Farmers Market, and even get a chance to check out various city departments. And in October, Torrance students will make their way to Kashiwa, Japan for 3 weeks. If you love barbecue, there is a job that will satisfy your taste buds while giving you a one-of-a-kind experience. Reynolds Wrap, known for its aluminum foil rolls, is looking for one person to eat and travel for free. That's right. The company is on a mission to hire its first ever chief grilling officer to help identify the best grilling techniques and tips. As if eating barbecue isn't enough, it'll pay $10,000 along with prepaid travel and lodging for you and a friend. If you're interested in the position, just take a photo of yourself grilling and write in 100 words or less why you would make a great grill master. Applications are due August 13th. Another company is looking to hire as well, but this time from the comforts of your home. Amazon is looking to fill more than 200 virtual work from home jobs, with most of them being full-time. The online retailer is looking to hire for customer service, sales, and human resources positions. If you get a full-time job, you can be eligible for medical and dental benefits, paid time off, holiday, overtime pay, and more. There are 9 jobs for virtual locations here in California. The National Weather Service is warning people to stay out of the heat today. An excessive heat warning remains in effect until tonight, with temperatures in some parts of Los Angeles County reaching up to 100 degrees. Officials say it's a reminder to never leave people or pets in enclosed cars, even for a short period of time. Take extra precautions if you work or spend time outside. Stay hydrated, wear light material clothing, and if you work outside, take frequent rest breaks. Now let's get to the weather. Today there was a high of 86 degrees with an expected low of 70 tonight. Then tomorrow there will be a high of 89 degrees, and on Thursday temps will reach a high of 84. And don't forget, the city of Torrance has cooling centers that can help you beat the heat. The Bartlett Senior Center is located at 1318 Cravens Avenue and is open Monday through Friday. Another option is the Katie Geiser Civic Center Library, which is located at 3301 Torrance Boulevard. They're open Monday through Saturday. And you can always stop by the Del Amo Fashion Center and even stop to eat at local restaurants in downtown Torrance. Now, besides stopping by a cooling center, We headed out into town today to find out how others are staying cool this week.
Go to the beach after work. I have a Jeep, so drive around town with the top off and, keep the doors open, turn on the fans, all that good stuff.
In the house, I'm always keeping on my electric fan, trying to keep the windows open too, because then it gets insulated inside all the hot air.
Honda is also looking to keep people cool this weekend with a sweet surprise. Southern California helpful Honda guys are heading out to Los Angeles and have plans to stop in Torrance to give out free ice cream and other frozen treats. SoCal Honda dealers announced on their Twitter page today they will be at a surprise location this weekend, and you need to follow them on Twitter to find out where they're going to be. The ice cream truck and the helpful guys in blue stop at various community activities, parks, sporting events, and concerts every week through Labor Day on September 7th. You can follow them at Helpful Honda for locations. Today marks a day to pay respect to fallen soldiers and to thank the men and women in the service. Purple Heart Day commemorates the day in 1782 when General George Washington created the Purple Heart Medal. It's a military decoration that is awarded to those wounded or killed while serving in the United States Armed Forces. It's estimated that about 1.8 million Purple Hearts have been awarded. It's a heart-shaped purple medal with a gold border. The front has a profile of George Washington, and the back has the words for military merit inscribed on it. And now, before the next half of NewsBreak Live, here are some upcoming events this week you won't want to miss. Tonight, Smock City Brewing Company is hosting S'mores and Movie Night starting at 6 p.m. in their tap room. They'll have a screening of Beetlejuice. The movie will be played at 8:30. Then students are headed back to school soon, and Del Amo Fashion Center is hosting a fun time before they do. This Saturday from 10 a.m. to noon, Del Amo is hosting a back-to-school kids event at their outdoor village. There will be lawn games, crafts, face painting, and giveaways. Then also on Saturday and this Sunday, you can stop by to see all types of dogs at a breed show that show off their talent. The South Bay Annual Kennel Club show will take place at Torrance High School. The event will be all day. Well, in just 2 minutes, Domenica Megerdichian from the City Manager's Office will join me to talk about a program that helps local businesses save money. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Did you find it?
We taught him how to hit a baseball,
Just like that. Set high!
how to hit a receiver,
Nice.
the strike zone, the net. You taught him how to hit the upper corner. You even taught him how to hit the open man. But how much time have you spent teaching him what not to hit?
Dude, it's so dirty. I'm telling you.
They said I couldn't dream. Called me a piece of trash and swore that's all I'd ever be. Said a bottle couldn't see the ocean. Give up. Go back to the dumpster. But I didn't listen. I made my way. And now, I am what I've always wanted to be.
Welcome back to the second half of NewsBreak Live, and joining me is Domenica Megerdichian from the city's manager office. Thanks so much for being here.
Thanks for having me, Hiba.
And you're back here again to talk about a great tax credit program that officially had its filing application process open last week. So tell me about the California Competes tax credit program.
Sure thing. So the California Competes tax credit program is through the Governor's Office of Business and Economic Development, or known as GoBiz. So it's a state-funded program that provides the businesses that apply a tax offset so that they can reinvest that money otherwise into their employment, into their own businesses. And all businesses in California are eligible to apply. Small or large, doesn't matter. And also businesses that are looking to move to California are eligible to apply as well.
So you just talked a little bit about the purpose, but why is the City of Torrance, always encouraging people to participate in this program?
Of course, there are so many resources available to businesses in California, and Torrance businesses especially, because our Office of Economic Development really works day in and day out to make sure that we have partnerships and resources available to our businesses. It really translates to free money, free resources that so many businesses either don't know about, don't have the time to look up and to look into themselves. And so what our office does is really provides a business concierge service so that it's a one-stop shop. People start at our office, they say, I'm trying to employ more people, I'm trying to grow my business, I'm trying to find a new location, whatever it is. And we can help them navigate the many, many resources available to them so that they're not just kind of paralyzed or trying to navigate those waters themselves. And the benefit is that we can put them in touch. If we can help them directly, we put them in touch with staff from each of those resources and programs to make sure that their hands are held through the program, they're not going at it alone, and they're capturing all this, the resources and the incentives and really the free money that it translates to invest in their own businesses.
Talk to me about the success of this program so far with local businesses here in Torrance. How many have received some sort of funding, and how does the application process work for people who, are sometimes intimidated by that?
Yeah, the program has existed since 2014, and just a couple months ago it was re-upped, so the funding was reconfirmed, and we've had 15 Torrance businesses that have been successful in applying. And really what people need to do is go online. So if they go to calcompetes.ca.gov or business.ca.gov, they can access all of the programs through the Governor's Office, the state-funded programs. And the application is online. It is multiple evaluation periods. So this current period, the applications are being accepted through August 20th. And then as the applications are vetted, people are welcomed to continue in the process. It is a very competitive process, but the benefit is that our office is linking people to webinars and helping them get in touch with staff so that they can be successful in their attempts.
And speaking of the webinar, there is one this week which takes place on Thursday, correct?
That's right. So on Thursday, and we welcome businesses to go to our website, which is business.torranceca.gov, and go to our calendar, and you can find out about the Cal Competes webinars, any other workshops or webinars that are open to Torrance businesses to learn more about the programs that are out there. Sometimes it's hard for businesses to take that time and just to learn a little bit about it, but we're really trying to make the information available at everyone's fingertips so that if they are interested or if it's something that they want to pursue, they can contact us, we can get them in touch with the right people, and they know what to expect in the application as well.
So local businesses, if they do receive some sort of funding, we're not talking a few $1,000s, we're talking even millions. And currently there's about $70 million that are kind of up for grabs across the state. Is that true?
That's right. For fiscal year 2018 to 2019, I believe that the program has $180 million.
Okay.
So through the August 20th filing period, it's $70 million, but the numbers kind of ebb and flow depending on how much of the money was used in the previous periods. So there is a rollover that happens, so sometimes there is more money available. But there is a minimum, so the businesses that apply are applying to use at least $20,000 worth. But the benefit is, and the good thing that I want to make sure that businesses understand, is that it doesn't mean it's a dollar for dollar. You don't need to invest $20,000 to be able to get a $20,000 write-off. It really depends on how strong their application is. It depends on what their business plan is, what they're planning to do with that. Instead of paying those taxes, are they hiring more people? Are they going to just try to invest in their company and be more productive? And through those very competitive applications, the state then says, okay, even if you're going to invest this many thousands of dollars, you can unlock $1 million, over $1 million. I've seen up to $15 million. Of course, that was Tesla. So when you look at the bigger California picture, you have some very competitive and big names going for the money as well. So it is very competitive, but there are tons of small businesses, local businesses that can apply and be successful as well.
And they have been successful here in Torrance. So what's the big takeaway? Why would you say that businesses should, apply? I know the application process is competitive, but what's the biggest thing you would say is beneficial, whether they want to expand or stay in the city?
So the City of Torrance wants businesses to look into this and so many other programs that are available to them, because it's free money. It's assistance to help your business grow. It's assistance that makes California more competitive, and it helps you reinvest in your business, maybe in ways that you couldn't otherwise. Taxes can be daunting. Trying to hire someone can be daunting. Trying to grow your business can be daunting. And sometimes it's hard for especially small businesses to take that time and be able to look at these opportunities and apply, but it can come back tenfold. And so we want you to be able to capture that money. And if you're not successful once, try again. You might be successful a second time, but definitely contact us, because it's a free resource. There's no application fee. There's no fees that we collect to help the Torrance businesses. And we don't want you to go spend money on a CPA or a consultant or someone who's going to just take money and you may or may not be successful. We want to make sure that you're successful.
This is such a great program. And is there any part of the application process you say that businesses should put more emphasis in making sure it's clear and concise?
So it's really tough to say if one part of the application is more important than another, but knowing that it's competitive, knowing that it's $70 million for all California businesses or all businesses that are looking to move into California, I'd say make sure you have a very strong application. If right now it's too early for you to try to get everything together in the next couple of weeks, it's okay for you to prepare and apply during the January application period. And we have resources to help you get ready as well. You're going to need a 5-year business plan. You're going to need financials. You're going to need a really strong application. And so some time spent in making sure that you have a strong application translates to you being more competitive and being able to unlock some more money for your business.
With thousands of businesses registered here in the city of Torrance, talk to me a little bit about how some of the recipients have used the money.
Sure. So we actually, very similar to our own grant loan program, and there are other programs, so it's not just this one. So I want to reiterate that whether or not businesses are interested in this one program, to go ahead and contact our office and learn about all other programs that are available. But freeing up maybe as little as $10,000 that you would have spent otherwise, you may be unlocking $90,000 like one of our Torrance businesses did. Investing, one of our big companies, L3 Communications, invested $25 million and was able to get $1 million of a tax offset to be able to invest in their employment. And I believe that they grew their employee number by 400 people. Another is Physical Optics. They invested $4 million and received $210,000 of offset. But it's not only the big companies that are successful. I do want to reiterate that an insurance company, Griswold & Griswold Insurance, invested $102,000 and unlocked $148,000. So sometimes the incentive outweighs what it is that you are investing yourself in your company, but the state is saying, we like what your plan is, we want to help you grow. Here, go make it happen.
It's such a great program, as I mentioned earlier, and the best part is Torrance is booming. There's always new businesses opening up. Is there anything you would like to add about talk to people if they're interested in opening a business here in Torrance and how you and your team can assist them?
Of course. Feel free to email economicdevelopment@torranceca.gov. You can always stop by City Hall. We're in the city manager's office. We have a team comprised of staff from all different departments at the city. So any question you have, any assistance you may need, whether or not it's economic development related, we say everything is economic development related. Anything that affects your business, anything that affects your employees affects us as well. So know that you have liaisons here, and if we don't have the answer, we go and make partnerships and work on our relationships and make sure that you have access to answers and solutions that help your business. So go ahead and outreach to us. Our team is ready and willing to help you out, and no question is too small and no question is too big.
Is there anything else you'd like to add about the tax credit program or any other opportunities people can get help with?
Yeah, of course. So go ahead and go on our city website, business.torranceca.gov. Go to the calendar and sign up for one of the webinars. If you're interested in talking to staff directly at GoBiz and you have very specific questions about the application process or what you need to prepare, we have contacts there as well. So again, I reiterate, reach out to us. You have partners at City Hall who are ready and willing to help you get connected and learn about the programs available to you, and it's all free resources. So why wouldn't you?
Thank you, Domenica. I appreciate your time.
Thank you for having me.
Well, that does it for NewsBreak Live. If you ever have news or video that you'd like to share, please email us at newsbreak@torranceca.gov. Also, if you missed any part of the show, you can catch it on Torrance City Cable's YouTube page. And Torrance City Council has the night off. Have a great night.